Welcome back to Tech Around the House. As you can see, I am in my trusty yard shed, and you might say, well, why is he in his yard shed? Well, it actually doubles as a workshop for me. I have a small workbench over here to the left of me, and I use it to work on projects. I have kind of a tabletop that I can work on, so it's a convenient place to do projects like that. But as you can imagine, in the summer it's quite warm. I already had a set of fans that I had modified to help cool the shed, but the dilemma was that by the time I came out to use them, the shed was already quite warm by the time I would get out here. In my previous video, if you haven't seen that yet, I'll link it at the end. I talked about smart plugs and some use cases for those. So I actually thought, hey, if I can use that out of my building, that would actually work out well. As you can see, I have power in my building, and I was wondering if the smart plug Wi-Fi range would be good enough. So I have it plugged up out here right now. The Wi-Fi seems great because it just connected right up. And so let me show you my setup here that I have. So here you can see the setup that I have. It's literally just a power outlet and a couple of computer fans. I took a power supply from who knows what it was, an old router, an old switch, literally I don't know what it was from, but it was 12 volt and it supports up to an amp. So all I did is split the cables, and as you can see here, split the cables and wire them up. And so I've got a couple of 120 millimeter cooling fans here in my building, hooked up to a vent. And so I thought this would be an excellent use for this to help cool the building before I get here. There's actually some other vents in the other end of the building, so that actually would be of help to help bring in cool air. And so let's give it a test here. It's a little hard to see, but you can see the smart plug there, plugged in directly to the outlet. And also notice what I was talking about yesterday. There's not quite enough room to plug in another smart plug there, but there is enough room to plug in just a regular power cord. So, at least you can plug in another power cord and not be stuck with just one giant plug in there. So that's pretty cool. So here it goes. I've got another phone here that I can use to do Alexa, and so let's give it a shot. Turn on shed fans.
Okay.
And there we go. So I could be in the house, getting ready to come out. I know I'm going to come out in 30 minutes or an hour, and from my house I can just go ahead and give that the voice command and turn the fans on, start cooling the shed off. So that's one use that I thought was kind of unique, and I'll share another one with you just after this. So here I am. I just came in from the shed. Thought I would sit down and watch some Netflix, and what do you know? The Fire TV stick needs restarted. But why should I get off the couch? My TV, like a lot of TVs, is wall mounted, and the cords are all tucked nicely in behind, and you don't want to have to dig in there and unplug everything just to reset the Fire Stick. So here's mine. It's a little tight back there, but I definitely could get the smart plug back there and be able to easily reboot the Fire Stick without even getting off the couch. So it's not even necessarily so much about getting off the couch as you might have a TV that's built into the wall that has an indention in it made just for the TV, and it's just not easy to get back there. So perfect use for the smart plug. Thanks again for taking a look at this video. I hope there's been some good examples here that you can use of your own with a smart plug. I have to say that I really did not expect the smart plug to perform like it has. I really did not expect it to have the functionality that it has, and to be able to use it with Alexa just kind of takes it to the next level. So that for me has been really nice, and it's around $20 for a pair of two. So I mean, very reasonably priced, and the functionality is just awesome, especially when paired with Alexa. So I highly recommend picking up a pair of these, using them for your own purposes. And thank you again for watching Tech Around the House. I think it's about time to go to bed, so I just think I'll head that way. Turn off Tech Around the House.
Okay.
Good night.